Hi, I'm Judi Vitale. I'm here with ReadTheStars.com, and today I want to talk a bit about the astrology of location. There's an article that I put up on the site recently about Joplin, Missouri, and how the time that the town of Joplin was incorporated played into the timing of the tornado that happened over the weekend. It's a very sad event, and it's not something that, we astrologers sit around going like, yay, I was right, I predicted it, believe me. When you see, though, Uranus coming for the position of the sun in a town's chart, you expect something sudden, unexpected, and kind of devastating to happen. Now, it could be anything from an outburst at a council meeting to something like this tornado. We don't always know what it is, but going back and looking at it and then drawing up the chart for the time of the event can often bring us some insight. I think the most valuable thing that we learned from looking at the chart of the time of the tornado and comparing it to the chart of Joplin, Missouri, is that the people who live there are going to bring that place back to life. So that is a very hopeful sign. And it's very sad that so many people perished, and it's very sad that that tornado just seemed to have an eye for Joplin, Missouri, just as like it was coming to get it. And it can feel that way sometimes. But what about location in astrology? What else can we know from it? There's another issue that has to do with it, and that is relocation. For example, if you were born in Chicago, Illinois, and you decide to move to Los Angeles, you do another chart. You write up another chart based on you being born at the same time that you were in Chicago, only in a different place. You don't change the time zones on the chart. A professional astrologer should probably help you draw this up if you're not one already. And that tells you what your life is going to be like when you're in that place. It doesn't even mean that you move there. It just means, well, you don't have to move there to have those effects. It can be that when you visit there, for example, in my chart, I actually lived in California for about 6.5 years, and during the whole time, I just felt myself going crazy. I was very edgy and very upset about what I was doing and how slow things moved, and it really wasn't the rest of the place. It was I who was having the problem. And I thought at first, well, it's just my New Yorkness. But no, my professional astrologer pointed out to me that I had the planet Mars very close to the rising area of my chart when I transferred it over to Los Angeles. And so my basic take on life was to be aggravated. And so, boy, it did. And it also aggravated some very severe allergies, which eventually just propelled me out of the area. I just wasn't supposed to live there. And I went back to New York for a while. And now I'm back where I was born. And that can be very, comforting. I think that's why after we move away, going home, whether or not we still have family and wherever home was at one point in time, feels good. Because going back to the place where you're born brings back the actual feeling of being secure in the place where you were born in the world. Will I stay here forever? I don't know. But, before I relocate to an area, I always look to see what's going on. And I often, if I'm curious as to what my reaction is about a certain city or country, I look at it to see what planets are involved. So if you have questions about this, please contact me at Judi, Judi, at ReadTheStars.com. And I'll be happy to talk to you a little bit more about it, and maybe we'll write some articles, too, about relocation in general. In the meantime, have a fantastic day, and keep praying for those people in Joplin, Missouri.